you can see, we traveled and we are in Vegas. I'm here in the bathroom. This is probably going to be the best light. We're going to probably do OOTDs in some way in here. And you can see the closet is in the bathroom here. We actually are staying just right smack dab in the middle of a strip, so we can kind of go either way and see everything. And so I'm about to get dressed. I just wanted to open this up because you saw a little something, and I want to say hello, welcome to my channel. This is Rocky, and every so often we talk about fashion, lifestyle in my city of Chicago, and just a little bit of beauty. In between all of that, we do travel vlogs, and this is one of them, so stay tuned and see what we get into. All right, we just well, the day kind of started a little slow. We moved real slow. And so we walked over to Duck Donuts, which was, I don't even know what hotel is near, but it wasn't too far from where we are. And they make your donuts fresh to order. And so that was our first thing. We're trying to keep it light because we do intend to do a buffet later. We're headed over to the Venetian to check out some of the poker tables, see how they get down, maybe do a little window shopping, and then I'll just take you along. This is like really cool vanity here in the room, so I think this is going to be my spot to talk to y'all because this light is the light is lighting. So I wanted to finish off. So when I last spoke to you, we were headed to the Venetian looking for a poker place. So we went over to the Venetian. It's one of those, it's the Venetian. It's supposed to look like Venice in Italy. And inside is super cool. They have it like where the ceiling is painted like clouds, and there's a gondola ride thing going. It just looks as if you're right there in Italy walking down the streets. It's really cool. And then after that, we went over to the Wynn. And the Wynn is a bit more upscale. The shops are all like Moncler, Prada, Gucci, you know, things like that you would find, Louis Vuitton and stuff like that. So really nice. I did a lot of window shopping, but I wouldn't dare. Not at full price. I wouldn't dare. So from there, we headed over to, I was looking for a place on one. I have this long, extensive list of places that I want to eat or just see around the world, and Vegas wasn't spared. I do have a few places here, and one was this place called Beijing 9, I think it was called Beijing number 9, and somebody somewhere on my claimed that this was the best Chinese food here in Vegas, or at least on the Vegas Strip. I'm not sure which. We went there. It was actually fairly tasty. The service was pretty slow, and the prices in general around here are pretty expensive, but the food was decent. I didn't get any footage of the food, but they had this, like, when you walk in, it's like a whole like aisle of koi fish in these big old tanks on either side of you. So you have to walk down this real weird kind of corridor of fish when you come in and out. So that was one feature that was interesting. But that was located in Caesar's Palace, and that was a whole lot of walking and trying to figure out where we were going. It was insane. So now we did kind of like smaller bites throughout the day. Now we're headed to our first buffet being here. We're headed over to the Ace buffet that's located in the Palms. I got it all mixed up. I had us walk all the way over to the Flamingo, but the place is located on Flamingo Road. So now we have to take an Uber, and if you've noticed, my outfit has changed. I was tired of wearing the other one. It messed my shoes all up with dirt from all over the ground. But anyway, I will show you the buffet. I don't know if you can hear me, but I just finished my buffet. This is all, I don't know, it's not going to focus, but it's all the rest of the desserts that I did not eat. It's actually a pretty big buffet here. Hopefully I'm doing a cutaway so I can show you, but it's a pretty big buffet here. They even have a section that was dedicated to vegan/vegetarian, which I don't ever see. In addition to like the salad bar, there was a section for that. So it's pretty, to me, pretty good. I ended, of course, with my sweets. Couldn't do much, but I still got some. We're gonna head back to the room. Oh, we're not doing anything else, right? We're gonna head back to the room, and that's it. And we gonna get to get up tomorrow, figure out your poker situation. We scoped out the scene, and he's gonna do a poker tournament. Is it a tournament? No, just to get at the table. He's brave. He's gonna sit at a table and play. If he plays for a while, if he gets situated and all, I think I'm gonna go and shop. I'm gonna go shop. And so I'll just see you all tomorrow morning. Good morning, everybody. So we left the outfit this morning up to fate. So I had 3 color palettes to choose from. Randomly chose one and white one. I have yellow, tan, and white here. So this one, you probably, I don't know if you remember, I hauled this recently. This shirt is like, I don't know, was it a tank top? But it has like this little area here. It's sheer, but it covers your midriff in a way. And then the shorts, I bought these on accident. I thought I was getting a button-down poplin shirt, and ended up getting these shorts, and it works out because I'm just going to wear these together, and you can see how it looks from behind. This is pretty cool. You can see how it looks from behind. Oh, the shoes, I have on these New Balance sneakers that you've seen before. So hopefully I'm putting my side-by-side of my OOTD here so that you can see it just a little bit better. But yeah, so today I already told you we're going to hit the strip, looking for poker for hubby, and then I'm probably gonna do a little shopping to kill time. I think I'm gonna play the slots too. So that's that, and that's today's outfit of the day. I have my hair pulled, so they're still in twists, but I have them pulled back in a couple of pigtails, but that's pretty much it. You already saw this, you already saw that. Let's get it. All right, we're trying to get our bearings about ourselves. We're headed to the Venetian again. It's interesting. Depending on the time of day, it determines who you'll see on the street. So it's early now, so there are timeshare seller people who are trying to get your attention on the street. But once it gets later, it's other types of people trying to get your attention. So nonetheless, we just got us some Starbucks, and we're headed over to Venetian. Like I said, we're gonna gamble a little bit. Depending on how things go, if hubby is doing really well, I'm probably gonna go and shop. And if not, he's probably gonna be shopping with me. All right, here we are. We're at the slot machine. I don't know if you can see that, but I'm gonna put in your. Actually, I thought it was like cards or something. You put cash in there. So let's see how I do. I'll tell you if I lose my whole $10. All right, that was $10 gone. Sucks. This is why I don't gamble. This is why. I've done all of the shopping that I could do in this Venetian. It's called the Grand Canal Shops, in case you're interested. It has a combination of like boutique and higher end and mid-range type stores, like a Tory Burch is mid-range, Coach mid-range, and then it has Louis Vuitton, things like that. But anyway, I have already done all of the shops here, and I was planning on going across the street. I don't know if you can see this. It's called Fashion Show. Across the street, and they have tons of shops over there because hubby is still gambling, but he just called me, so I'm thinking maybe he's done gambling. Let me see. All right, so making my way back to the Venetian. I just left Zara. I'm over here in the Fashion Show Mall is what it's called. So I got pretty far from the Venetian because I went through Venetian to the Wynn, and now I'm over here. I need to figure out how to get there in less than 10 minutes because hubby is waiting. But nonetheless, I went to Zara, and I figured we got time. I'm walking and talking and tell you what I got. So basically a try-on haul without being at home and sitting down. So I got 5 things total. I got 2 skirts, a pair of slacks, a blazer, and a dress. And I hope this guy is not dead. But the first thing I got was a really beautiful, like a fuchsia hot pink kind of a skirt, but it's not in aggressive or abusive hot pink. Like, it's not going to blind anybody and it's not going to offend anybody. Super cute. I love the pleats. And it just fits like a glove. Got that one in an extra small, and it was $7.99. The other thing I got was another skirt, and it's very similar to a denim dress that I just bought from Zara. So I'm probably a creature of habit. This one was also $7.99, and it's lined with like I don't even know what kind of material this is, but it's like if you imagine a dressy dress, it's lined with that sort of material, and it peeks under and peeks through. It looks like from afar silk, but it's not. It's rougher, you know, not imitation, but replica, duplicate, whatever type of material. The other thing I got was a pair of like cream slacks. They're high-waisted, barrel leg, and fit like a glove. Oh, the denim skirt I got an extra small. These pants I got an extra small, and they were $12.99. Super cute. The material is nice and light, so you can kind of wear it year-round if you wanted to. So it's not too thick, not too thin. Then the other thing I got was a dress, and it's more of a heavy wool type of material. And of course, I'm obviously don't live here in Las Vegas, so it will serve me well in the colder months in Chicago. Not much to it, but I think once you dress it up, because it's something more so for work, I think once you dress it up with a little bit of jewelry, the right shoes, it looks great, and you're warm at the same time. So you're not neglecting yourself trying to stay warm. It looks kind of cute. And then the last thing I got was a blazer, and it's a bit too big, and I'm okay with that because oversized blazers are all right. But it's crinkled. It's kind of on purpose, crinkled, and it's a bit the color. It's a little faded, distressed as well, and it has a lining of almost like a pinstripe, white and black pinstripe shirt peeking through on the pockets, on the cuffs, along the neckline, and it's just really like a distressed, what do you call it? Deconstructed piece. And I don't know, I think the original price on that one might have been $108, and I got that one for $25. So anyway, I think I scored and did pretty well on some of these pieces. Pretty unique. I haven't seen them in Chicago. Obviously, these things you can see on the website, but different stores carry different things. Anyway, that's it. So it is the next day. I didn't finish off yesterday. It just got so late. So we, after I shopped a bit, we ended up I went shopping a bit. We came back here and we rested for a really, really long time. So then we decided to go grab a bite. Having that first experience of a buffet for dinner, we were like, one buffet is enough to get a feel for what these buffets, the dinner buffet is really about. We may do a brunch buffet before we leave here. We still have the rest of today. It's Tuesday morning, and we have tomorrow, and we fly out on Thursday morning. So we have time. If we want to decide to do another type of buffet, we can do that. So we grabbed dinner. We looked up some places that seemed interesting but weren't too expensive. We landed on a place called Soul Mexican something Cantina, I think it is, in the Caesar's Palace. And so we decided to walk over, it was really hot, but we got over there and it was like a maze, like a treasure hunt to get to this place. It was so hard to get to. We got a map, we followed the map, still got lost, went up and down like this crazy, weird, windy staircase, which was actually pretty cute. I liked it. It reminded me of a staircase somewhere in Chicago, like that's in this historical architectural building. So we finally made it there. It's, Soul. Anyway, hopefully I'm showing you. And I got this Seitan burrito with some rice and beans, which was really, really good. I've never had one like that, so it's really good. And then they give you like all these cool sauces and big old handmade, in-house made chips and stuff like that. So I think the whole experience was pretty good. Our server was really nice. So it was a good dinner experience. Afterwards, we were like, it was really, for us, pretty late. It was like after, what time was it? I feel like it was 9 something. And I was like, let's go get something sweet to eat. And we landed at this place. What was it called? Sweet Sin. Yeah, I think it was called Sweet Sin. And I got some ice cream, which I'm not sure that I showed, but some ice cream and this cupcake that was really just ornate with like a macaron top and a whole bunch of frosting. It wasn't even necessary, but it was cute. And so kind of nibbled on that a little bit, and we said, let's go for a walk. Let's see what else there is around here. So we walked quite a bit, landed a little further down by Paris. That's where we ended up. But we went to Paris. I took a little footage there. Trying to avoid, so there are a few, like when you cross over the big streets, there are like escalators and pedestrian bridges. One of the escalators was out. And so in order to avoid having to come back and deal with that crowd, we decided to do a long route, go across the street and go by Bellagio. Bellagio, I don't know if you've ever been here, it's where like at 11 o'clock at night, every night they do this huge big water, lights, music, sometimes fireworks type of display out there. We didn't stop, but like I'm trying to get hubby exposed to the little things, like the key little things that you're supposed to see when you're in Vegas. You can just check it off your box and say, I saw it. So we walked past that so he could see the show, a little bit of the show. He wasn't interested in staying. So he saw a little bit of that. I need to get him to New York. I'm going to go to Miracle Mile to shop. Nah, maybe later today. I think this morning he's gambling over at Venetian again, so I may go bring him some, a drink from Starbucks. Finish off my shopping over at the Fashion Show Mall because I literally just kind of got in real quick and it was just time to go. So I may go finish off shopping there since it's right next to Venetian. Come back here. Come back. We'll probably find a brunch buffet, and then I'll go to Miracle Mile to shop. And I'm sure he's been working while we were out here, so he might do a little bit of work. If not, go find another poker table, and then from there we'll decide something else to do together. We have not done any shows because the interesting shows, I picked a bad time. Like none of the interesting shows are playing. So Saturday I would have, and this might sound surprising, but I'm going to explain why. Saturday, if we got here early in the day, I could have totally done Chris Brown. And I am a Chris Brown fan because I am a lover of dance and I think he's a good dancer. Hubby begs to differ, right? He's like, oh no, he flips. He's athletic, but he's not a good dancer. I think he's a good dancer. And I find that to be very entertaining. I would love to see that. With how my bank account is set up though, I feel like I probably wouldn't get to see it up close though. So I'm not sure if it would have been beneficial. Usher is not back here until like November. Mariah Carey is not here right now. Like she has a show here, but it's not playing right now. Like the people that I would have wanted to see in concert here are not here during this stretch that we're here. And then the little shows that they do have here, I'm not super excited to see. They have like tribute band type things like Motown and or Michael Jordan Cirque du Soleil. We've already seen Blue Man Group. Eddie Griffin, Lunel, comedians. I'm not trying to see any of those. So we missed the show aspect of it. But otherwise, I want him to see the landmark sites and stuff like that. Luxor, even though Luxor is 1,000,000 years old, but it's really cool to see the pyramid building and stuff like that. So I want to get him to see those kind of like those key things. And then we can call it a day. From his first impressions, I told you this is his first time. And this is probably, I always say my 20th, but this is probably about my 10th time here. And he said, having seen it this one time is enough. And I think a lot of people feel that way about Vegas. So anyway, so after, let me see what else. I think that was pretty much it. I feel like I'm missing parts of my story here, but you'll live.